10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, the star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go
Yankees! What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the A's.
Every time I walk in, I got something on me they don't get. Turning heads, they tell a friend. Only explanation of him. I'm not them, no.
Appreciate you all for popping back in here for another live play-by-play with yours truly. Game 3 of this 4-game set. Big game right here as it's about to get underway. Shane McClanahan. First pitch to Goldie. Foul. Goldie leads things off. Goldie, Rice, Rosario, Bellinger, Dominguez, Volpe, Schumann, Wells, and Caballero. Come on, Goldie. Paul Goldschmidt, to say the least, is struggling. For, I believe, his last 30-something as he takes that ball outside. Make sure I'm all synced up. We got a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Goldie. Savannah Banana Fan, first person in the building. Thanks for popping in. Bucks Rays Bulls, Yankee Girl, Desiree, Hector, Roberto, Annie, Riggy. Was good. Make sure I'm all caught up in the chat as Goldie takes that high, 2-2. Erica, thanks for popping in as well. A lot of you guys are flooding the comment section. Mel, what up? Heck, I think I said what's up the heck. Daniel Bear Sports Highlights, Savius. Antonio, if I missed anything, anybody, I solely apologize. As Goldie swings and misses on that one. Yankees, 17 strikeouts in back-to-back games, not getting all to a good fashion. I believe that's Goldie's 5th straight strikeout, all against lefties. He is struggling. Here's Rice.
Kick. I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Ben Rice, foul. Downtown David Brown is in the building. What's good? Guys, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new, please sub up to the Ace Avenue as we are on the road to 3K. Bull, Mrs. Lowe, 1-1. John, what up? Any normal manager would have sat Goldie, but not Boone. He's almost 40. I think he might be hitting the wall. Look, Sting, what up? I could appreciate what Goldie's done for us thus far, as that's hit on the ground. Hey, it's not a strikeout, but it is a ground out to first base. Here's Rosario, 2 away. I could appreciate what Goldie's done for us, but yeah, he needs some time, man. But unfortunately, we don't have time to give him because this is an important series. The All-Star break for a lot of these Yankees just can't get here any sooner. We got 17 likes, guys. We're 3 away from 20. Let's get to 30 before the end of this first inning. This first half of the inning. So far, quick, though. 8 pitches from McClanahan. Here's Rosario. Gonna need Rosario to get things going. First pitch to Ahmed. Ball. Misses low. 1-0. One ball, no strike count. Ball misses low, 2-0. Try to get him and chase both pitches or in the dirt. Anthony, what up? Nice lineup. Bubbles, Goldie, 5 Ks in a row. Yeah, right. This is a must-win game for the Yankees. This is a big game for the Yankees. Foul to Rosario, 2-0. Right down the middle. Missed it. That's a pitch you got to do damage on it. He knows it. We got Garrett Cole on the bump. This is there are not a lot of must-wins because when you say must-win, that really means like you're on the verge of getting eliminated and you have to win. But this is a must-win game for the Yankees. Called strike to Rosario, 2-2. You got to, at the very minimum, tie the series up. And you got Garrett Cole on the bump. The 2-2. Rosario gets jammed, pops this up in foul territory. That ends the inning. No idea who's pitching tomorrow. I don't think they've announced it yet. I think it's to be determined, but it would not surprise me if it was a bullpen game. Jacob, my brother.
We went with
Wrong one. Jacob, my brother. Thank you for the $2 dono. Thanks for hitting us with that Captain America.
I could do this all day.
We could do this all day, but can the Yankees do this all day as they go down 1-2-3? Jacob says, Ace, my brother. Must win, I think so. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. I think it's a must win. Yeah, if it's a pen game tomorrow, then we're going to need Garrett Cole to really go out there and shove tonight. Cole is on the bump.
Cold world, cold life.
Cold-blooded. I don't like how this new Google format is. Yankees are currently sitting 4 games out. You lose today and tomorrow, it could be 6. You win tonight, tomorrow, it could be 2. Yeah, but they haven't announced who it's going to be, though. So, who's going to be the opener, if at all? I would just call up Elmer Rodriguez again. Diaz, Aranda, Caminero, Mullins, DeLuca, Simpson, Williamson, Walls, and Fortes. I believe if we... I don't remember what the season record is, but it won't be good if you lose this game. Evan from the Pinstripe Bugle, what up? Could be on the verge of losing the season series to the Rays as well, which means you have to be better than them. Same scenarios last year. It always seems like under the Aaron Boone era, right? There's always one AL East team that we struggle and they'll finish ahead of us. The Red Sox, last year Toronto. Now it seems like it's the Rays year. Like a couple of years ago it was the Orioles. Like at what point in time are the Yankees just going to come out and just dominate the AL East for like multiple years? Here's Garrett Cole. First pitch to Cole. Foul. 0-1. Come on, Cole.
Cold world, cold life.
Cold-blooded. The 0-1. That's a called strike. 0-2. Hit that like, folks. If you guys are new sub up, feel free to share the stream. As we're on the road to 3K. We're so close. 27 away from 3K. The 0-2. Foul. Share the stream out, guys. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend. Grab whoever's next to you and just have them subscribe to the Ace Avenue. Diaz with an opposite way home run in yesterday's ball game. The 0-2. NES, what up? Ball. Who you think called Michael Kay and told him to retract that statement? The Yankees. Duh. There's no doubt in my mind. It's just crazy how Michael Kay has talked about a lot of players. And then as soon as the golden boy Anthony Volpe gets mentioned in a bad way, they're on call like, hey, man, you got to take this back. Any coincidence? I think not. And it wasn't just Kay that was saying it either. Here's the defense for the Yankees. Bellinger, Schuman's in center field. Dominguez in right. Goldie at first. Cabby's at second. Volpe's at short. Ahmed's at third. And Wells behind the plate. The 1-2 ball, 2-2. Evan made a good point as far as Austin Wells being a catcher for Cole. Outside of that, it makes no sense. You're facing the lefty. Ali Sanchez had 3 good at-bats yesterday, 2 hits and a sac fly, and it's the lefty-lefty. As that's hit up the middle, that's going to be a base hit in between the shortstop and the second baseman. So leadoff man is on. I want to see something. They're playing him straight up. That's chopped. Cabby and Volpe kind of just both just... No one was really getting to that. Here's Jonathan Aranda. Can't afford to fall behind this early. Come on, Cole. First pitch is popped up and foul. 0-1. Volpe untouchable. Oh, absolutely. Monty, what up? Yankees giving Newman at 3 strikes. You're out. Yeah, right. Well, we only got 1 strikeout that inning, so we're on pace for 7. The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. The 0-2. Double play would be nice. Strikeout would be good. Double play would be better. The 0-2. That's popped up and foul. Yep, out of play. Camera wasn't moving, but everybody, the players were. Hit the like button, guys. We're at 26. 4 away from 30. We can get there before the end of this first inning. John the Beagle Dad. What's good, bro? Batter calls time. Cole is ready at 10 pitches. Hasn't even gotten out. When Floppy Volpe makes an error, you want him removed. I want him removed regardless. I just don't think he's good for this team. Volpe can go somewhere else, figure it out, but I'm over it. Paints the bottom of the zone. Cole says, can I help you? Randall says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. Big strikeout. Two 2,293rd strikeout of Garrett Cole's career. Ties Dwight Gooden for 59th all time. Congratulations to Cole. Good force seam. Caught him off guard. Here's Junior Caminero. Got to watch out for him. Called strike outside corner. 0-1. I don't want to even say it, but I'm risking the announcer's jinx here. So far, we've held Caminero in check, but watch him end up like really hurting this game. Just because I said something. That's a called strike. 0-2. Nope, doesn't get the call, but Wells is going to challenge this. This is going to be a strike. Good challenge by Austin Wells. 0-2. Cole in the driver's seat. The 0-2. Ball. Tried to get him a chase. Did not bite on it. 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Ball, 2-2. Brandon, what's good? Terry, thanks for popping in. Thank you guys also for dropping those just looking emojis. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cole. There we go, Garrett. Got to finish this inning. Here's Mullins. Nice little slide action. Don't think that was a knuckle curve. Definitely thought that was a slider. Didn't see what they said it was, but the side action made me think slider. We are at 30 likes. You guys are incredible. Appreciate you guys. First pitch is Cedric Mullins. is a swing and a miss. Yep, that's a slider. Back. He's got the slider working thus far. The 0-1. Come on, Cole. That's hit in the air. Right field. Dominguez makes the catch to end the inning.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go, Garrett Cole.
All you hating ass, stupid ass, in the way ass motherfuckers better move out the way. I got my kids and our dreams and they wants and our needs. I gotta make a move today.
That sounds very low.
All you hating ass, stupid ass, in the way ass motherfuckers better move out the way. I got my kids and our dreams and they wants and our needs. I gotta make a move today.
I don't know why the soundboard like lowered stuff. I don't know why the set like I got all the settings turned up, but they just every now and then they just move one down. Crazy.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right, good first inning for Cole. Yankee bats coming up. Cody Bellinger. Cody. We need you to start coming through in the worst way possible. Come on, Cody. Bellinger, Dominguez, and Volpe. Somebody also remind me in like 20 minutes to go get my cold water. I grabbed the warm one, but I got the cold one over there. And then I also got one that's like super frozen that I got to take out of that's been frozen for like a couple of days. Yankee girl drops those Puerto Ricos.
A Puerto Rico.
Oh, a Puerto Rico. I got to get a haircut. This week I'm going to get a haircut. Yankees early game tomorrow. Don't think I'll be able to get one. I got to get one like before Friday. I am not feeling it. Here's Belly. First pitch to Belly. Bow. 0-1. Bellinger, average under 250. That was even with the hit yesterday, but then got thrown out going back to first. Takes a call strike, 0-2. Now, I didn't mean to freeze the water, John the Beagle Dad. I just left it in there. The 0-2. Paints the outside corner. Got him on strikes. Bellinger's going to add insult to injury by challenging and losing this challenge. So, Cody Bellinger, 2 errors on 1 play. Go take a seat. He's starting to get on my shit list. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Why doesn't Volpe play second and Cabby play short? Because Volpe hasn't taken any real reps at second base. You're not going to just put him at second base when he's never taken any reps there. Realistically, the plan should have been to keep him down in the minor leagues and have him take reps at second. I get it. Caballero was hurt, but as soon as Caballero came back healthy, you should have sent back down Anthony Volpe. Here's the 1-0 to Dominguez. Dominguez chopped on the ground weakly. This might be a swinging bunt, and that's going to be an infield single for Jason Dominguez. We'll take it. Runner on first. 1 away for Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
Even if Caminero got that cleanly, Dominguez flies down the line. Do or die type play. Yep, Dominguez hustling out of the box. Send him to the minors to play second. They should. First pitch to Volpe. Foul. 0-1 right down the middle. Oddly enough, Anthony Volpe is the only person in his Yankees starting lineup that has a career home run off of McClanahan. The 0-1. Volpe 240 on the year. 1 home run. OPS of 664, which is not good. Dominguez takes a lead off first. The pitch to Volpe is in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Runner stays put. 1-1. There's a big hole to the right side. Volpe, you gotta poke something that way. Give Dominguez a chance to go from first to third as well. Instead, pulls it down the line, foul. With the second baseman shifted over and the first baseman covering, that hole on the right side is so huge. You can legit drive a car through that shit. That's got to be the approach. But of course, they're looking to jam you inside. That's the game. The 1-2. Dominguez doesn't go. Ball inside. 2-2. The 2-2. Ball. 3-2. Andrew. What's good, Drew?
Mickey Mouse.
Everybody drop those mouse emojis in the chat for Andrew. My guy, the mascot, ANDREWMOUSC. That's Drew, as that's bloop to right field. Base hit by Volpe. Dominguez goes to third. He's there safely. Volpe got jammed, and a bloop shot to right field puts runners on the corners. One away for Schumann.
Maximum effort.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's a good piece of hitting by Volpe. You have to go that direction. Exactly what I was saying. He did get jammed. He did swing at ball 4, but he was able to muscle it over, make some contact, and get it to right field. Did I not just call that? Here's Schumann. Schumann shows bunt. Bunts it back to the pitcher. And he's going to be out at the plate.
That's what they do. Run the bases like drunks.
If you're Dominguez, you can't go on first contact, especially when it's right back to the pitcher. You can't, man. You can't. And then Dominguez takes a shot by the catcher. You can't go on. I don't mind the attempt because if you don't bunt it back to the pitcher, you're able to get a run, but it's about execution. You can't even execute properly. Dominguez should not have been going on first move. The 1-0 to Austin Wells. Ball outside, 2-0. It was almost interference. It wasn't, though. It wasn't. Ball, 3-0. Caballero's on deck. The 3-0 to Wells. Called strike outside corner, taking all the way. The 3-1. Wells pops it up on the infield.
Get him out of my face.
In foul territory, Aranda makes the catch. God, Wells sucks ass. Squandered opportunity for the Yankees. Squandered opportunity for the Yankees. That's what we do, baby.
And that's what we do, baby.
All right. Bottom of the second inning. What's up, Mod? What's up, dude? Jonathan DeLuca. First pitch from Cole. In there for a strike. Good knuckle curve. 0-1. I'm glad Dominguez didn't get hurt, as that's popped up to right field. Goldie gives the look, but that's out of play. Still don't know how to play small ball. It's about execution, as they're showing the play from Dominguez. I'm glad he didn't get hurt, because the catcher sliding into him with the gear, you going head first, could be very dangerous. The 0-2. Foul. Still 0-2. Wells is incredibly consistent, though. At being inconsistent, you're right. At being ass, yeah, you're right. At being trash, you are absolutely right. At least he's consistent, because he sucks all around. The 0-2. Paints the outside corner. Cole says, can I help you? DeLuca says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. One away. Here's Chandler Simpson. Got to watch out for speed. Got to be on your toes if you're the infield. First pitch to Simpson is hit. Base hit to right field. That dunks in front of Dominguez. Cole left that right in the middle of the plate. Now you have a very dangerous man on base that could change this game in a second. If you're Cole, you got to focus on the hitters. Austin Wells is not good behind the plate. For the most part, we've kept Simpson off the base path. First pitch, ball outside, 1-0. If you're Cole, you got to jam him inside, because if they try to hit and run and he pokes it to the right side, they're going to be on first or third. The 1-0. Foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Checks that first. He's safe. And then on top of that, with the Dominguez play, he didn't even have that big of a lead. This is why it's a mistake. Like, this is why these guys need to be taught, because you got a lefty on the mound. As that's hit to right field, right at Dominguez. He makes the catch. That's a big second out. Another reason why that play sucked too, because Dominguez barely had a lead. You got a lefty facing you. You need to get a bigger lead than that, especially if the bunt is coming. Like, he was barely off the base 2 outs here. Here's Taylor Walls. Andrew says he's a clown. Thumbs down to him. He's trash and he's shit. Andrew, you're a good dude, bro. Here's Taylor Walls. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. And this is what I'm saying. Like, these guys need to be taught this stuff. And it's obvious. Like, to an extent, it is on the players. I'm not going to put everything on Boone. These players have been playing this game their entire lives. They should know some of this stuff by now. They should know all of this stuff by now. Let's be real. Some of the best players are the ones that are like the player coaches. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Like that are just, now granted, everybody has lapse of judgment at times. I do, you guys do, I'm sure everybody does. Everybody definitely like has like moments, like oh shit moments. Like no doubt it happens. But for the Yankees, it seems to happen more often than not. Ball outside, 2-1. It's as simple as this. If you're the outfield, you got to play no doubles defense here. You got to be backed up a little bit more. You can't, with Chandler Simpson's speed, you can't let anything get past you. Make them earn it. 2 hits would score a run. Make them earn it. The 2-1. Runner takes off, and he steals that easily. Right, Wells, no chance. No chance. Don't know if he was crossed up with Cole, but he had no chance. Now base hit scores a run. That's a bad pitch to try to throw somebody out on too with his speed of slider. Just focus on the hitter, Cole. He's already at 30 pitches. Focus on the hitter. The 3-1. Swing and a miss 3-2 right down the middle. You got it past him. That's smack dab down the middle. You're going against the bottom of the order. Guy that's batting 226 right now. You got to get him out. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout by Cole. That ends the inning. Leave a runner stranded and in scoring position. Top of the third coming up for our New York Yankees. Caballero, then the top of the order as the lineup flips over in Goldie and Ben Rice. See if we can get some runs this inning. Hit the like, ladies and gentlemen. All the way up. You guys are new, please sub up. We are 14 likes away from 50. Yeah, remind me after this inning. I wanted to get a little bit colder. Thanks, Roberto. All right, here's Caballero.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was
Jose.
First pitch to Cabby, popped up foul.
It's
Cabby
about a
with 4
Spanish
strikeouts
guy.
yesterday.
Oh, Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man. It's so easy.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss 0-2. Andrew's wearing Judge pajamas. He's probably wearing Judge's pajamas, probably. The 0-2. Come on, Cabby. Cabby. Weekly hits this to short. The shortstop runs in for it. Got him by a step. Good scoop by Aranda. Good pick on the backhand. Not an easy play. That does turn the lineup over. Here's Goldie. Good hustle by Cabby though. Good play by Walls. Here's Goldie. Takes a called strike. Goldie, 5 straight strikeouts. Come on, Paul. Caballero and Dominguez showing a lot of hustle today. Ball inside. 1-1. Oh for his last 31 in the last 10 games. Jeez, Goldie. Goldschmidt pops that up. That's going to be 0 for his last 32 as that hits the right field. The right fielder makes the catch. Here's Ben Wright.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. $22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
Ben, we need you. First pitch from Rice to Rice is in the dirt. 1-0. McClanahan, very good pitch count so far. 37. I was looking at the strikes. 37 pitches. The 1-0. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. 2-0. The 2-0. Good hitters count. Rice hits this up the middle. Shortstop grabs it in the second base spot. Fires the first. Yankees go down 1-2-3. Let me go get my water real quick, guys. I will be right back.
Ain't no man like the man I got. Ain't no peace like the peace you bring, and that's on me. No, I'm riding if you like it or not. Ain't no love in the street for a king. Who got the juice? You got the shit popping off. Ain't no man like the man I got. They can never compare to you. Go tell them boys, knock it off. Peace like the peace you bring. I'll be all you need in this life of sin. I'm down the ride to the very end.
Man. Goldie goes 0 for 32, ties the longest hitless streak for him. Yeah, longest hitless streak in baseball all time is 0 for 54. He's close. Fortes, Diaz, Aranda. Due up. Nah, Yankees don't suck. Andrew sucks. No K's tonight, just pop-ups and weekly hit ground balls. One like away from 40. All right, come on, Cole. First pitch, misses low, 1-0. The 1-0. That's popped up. Shallow left field. Volpe's in the grass. Makes the catch. 1 away. Cole lost his hat on the warm-up pitch, or? Yeah, with his new windup. Looks like he might have lost on the warm-up. First pitch to Diaz, fouled away, 0-1. The 0-1. Diaz crushes this deep left field. That's not going to be a home run. That's going to bank off the wall. This is going to be extra bases, though. Bellinger leaped and hit just under the yellow line. They will review it, though. They're going to see if it was. It was not. Not in this stadium. Nope. Hits off the top of the padding. Almost. Yankees catch a break. Here's Aranda. 1 out double puts a runner in scoring position. First pitch to Jonathan Aranda. Ball misses high. Doesn't get the call. Wells is going to challenge this. It could lose our last challenge. Are we really about to be challengeless for the rest of the game? Yep. Yankees are out of challenges. Jeez, man. Good job, Wells, you fuckhead. 1 ball, no strikeout. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up. Foul. 1-2. When you only have one, that's too close to take, man. You got to be 1,000% sure. Especially with how these umpires be acting. The 1-2. Ball misses high. 2-2. Belly burned one and Wells burned the other. The 2-2. Come on, Cole. Foul. Two balls, 2 strike count. As that's popped up, left field. Out of play, foul. Cole, 42 pitches. Saw Dominguez attempt to score. They're brain dead when it comes to fundamentals. Absolutely. I wouldn't even say that's fundamentals. That's just execution. That's bad execution by both Dominguez and Schumann. Batter calls time. The 2-2. Foul. Come on, Cole. Cole shaking off pitches from Wells. You have to step off. You got 4 seconds. He does step off. They can't get on the same page. The 2-2. Ball. 3-2. Cole's yet to cross, well, at least in the last couple games, hasn't crossed 90 pitches. That's hit the right field. That's going to be a base hit. This is going to score the first run. Dominguez, long throw home, and it's offline. Runner goes to second. Rays strike first. That's a bad decision by Dominguez. You can't just throw through like that, bro. You got to try to aim for the cutoff because now you got another runner in scoring position. The little fucking things. Now this inning is about to get away from you. Instead of being one run, it's about to get away from you. Dominguez, where you're at, you're not going to get that throw home. Terrible decision, man. You just straight overthrew the entire cutoff. The whole point is you're supposed to throw through the cutoff man, not way over his head. Because now runner advanced to second. So a base hit can make this 2-0. And with how we've been playing, put this game away. It's the little things. It really is the little things in baseball that you have to do. That's fundamentals. Here's Caminero. Foul, 0-1. Any logic in that safety squeeze? I don't mind it. You got to just execute it better. Because if you get it past the pitcher, if you get it past the pitcher, Dominguez scores, but Dominguez had barely any lead on top of that. So it was just a shitty executed play. Called straight, doesn't get the call outside corner. 1-1. That was a ball. Here's the 1-1. Caminero weakly hits this. It's going to be a race to the bag. Flips to Cole, who gets them at first. One away. Two away. 1 out away from ending this inning. Here's Mullins. Yankees can't play fundamentals in your opinion, fundamental baseball in your opinion. It's not even your opinion, it's a fact. We've been known this. Dodgers called us out years ago over this shit. We've been known that they can't play fundamentals. Who's that on? That's on the manager. What are you teaching these guys? We're 6 likes away from 50. Here's Cedric Mullins. Mullins pops this up. Rosario in foul territory makes the catch. All right, so we did limit the damage. But the Rays do strike first. We got to get the bats going. Appreciate that, Antonio. Thank you, brother. Yankee girl says she's a Yankee girl no matter what. Top of the fourth. Rosario, Bellinger, and Dominguez due up this inning. The camera's here. The microphone. Thoughts on Volpe, Michael K stuff? When it boils down to it, ultimately, regardless of it, it makes Michael K look really bad. It really does. Because you came out and said you had your sources or whatever, and either you were wrong, but then you walking it back makes you look wrong as well. Or let's just say you were right, and let's say the New York Yankees told him not to put that out, then you no longer have integrity regardless. It just makes Michael K look really bad. Because like, and what do I think of it? Do I think that Michael K might have heard something? Yeah, because he's been doing this for so long. He's not going to just disclose something that he's not going to check. Do I think the Yankees might have covered it up? I joke around. I don't know. As that's hit on the ground to third, Caminero fires the first, got him. That's a good strong throw by a junior. Here's Bellinger. Either way, it makes Michael K look like shit.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safer than them.
Because you either put out a bullshit story or you walked it back because you felt the pressure trying to be a Yankee boy. First pitch to Belly, called strike 0-1. TC Steels, what's up, bro? Bellinger called strike 0-2. Cody, what are you doing, man? No balls, 2 strike count to Bellinger. On the road, Cody Bellinger's batting 180. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, it is a bad look on his part. It looks really bad on Michael K's part. Are people going to stop tuning in to Michael K? No. Are people going to take him for his word? People still look to John Heyman. People are still going to listen to what he's got to say. His career's not over. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Goes around my mirror, don't flicker. The 2-2. Bellinger pops it up and foul. Your Adrian was good, brother.
We outside. You hurt.
Outfield should be a competition right now. You should call back up Spencer Jones. The 2-2. Bellinger hit in the air, right field, not deep. The right fielder makes the catch, 2 away. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez 1 for 1 with an infield single. He's got to get that average up. First pitch to JD. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1. Ball. So I started playing MLB The Show, Road to the Show. Only because I'm waiting for the next MLB lineup. Waiting for the next MLB roster to drop. Swing and a miss 1-2. So I originally just put myself on whatever team, right? And I got drafted by the Marlins. And then I was in the Marlins organization as I went through college. I was playing against the Chattanooga Lookouts. And I remember as a kid, my parents did get me a Lookouts hat. So then I started the franchise over again and got requested to, that's hit on the line hard, but right at second baseman to end the inning. So I remember having a Lookouts hat on it, like with the eyes and everything in the sea. And so I started my franchise over and requested that I got put on the Reds. Only because I remember as a kid, that was like my favorite minor league team. DeLuca, Simpson, and Williamson due up. John says Yankees usually like when Michael K deflects from Cashman and Boone onto the players, but for some reason Volpe's off limits. He's the golden boy. He's definitely the golden boy. And Michael K is definitely part of the Yankees organization. He's one of the good old Yankee boys. But it's no doubt it's a bad look, but is it career ending? Absolutely not. Like I said, people still listen to John Heyman. People definitely still listen to John Heyman.
Thank you, John. I can't even believe it.
Baseball hats are legendary because there's so many teams. Absolutely. There's a lot of creative hats. A lot of creative hats. Get K and Volpe out of here. I don't know who's going to last longer. All right, come on, Cole. Bottom of the fourth inning. Uh-oh. The chat just disappeared. What the hell? First pitch fouled away. Oh, come on. How the hell did the chat just disappear? No balls, 1 strike count. As that's popped up. Shallow right field. Caballero's in the grass, makes the catch. Yo, that's mad annoying. Healer Man's Hearts, what up? First pitch to Simpson, called strike. Gotta look at the chat on my phone. The 0-1. Cold strike 0-2. I mean, I have it right here, but Healer Man's Heart says K is a soulless cretin. Nah, it's not going to sink his career. Nah. No way. K has a bigger ego than his head. Huh? I mean, everybody has an ego to an extent. No balls, 2 strike count. Yo, I'm like low-key annoyed. Why would it just disappear like this? Ball in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2 foul. I had no idea why it's doing that. The 2-2 ball. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Come on, Cole. Talking about the golden boy. Cashman's gonna be pissed at K. Oh, yeah, no doubt. They definitely bend over backwards for Volpe. Yeah, we're on pace to not have 17 Ks. You're right. The 3-2. That's hit on the ground. Cabby gets it, fires the first. Got him. 2 away.
Let's fucking go.
All right, I'm gonna have to switch things up because I don't want to have to keep looking over to my right to look at the chat. I gotta bring up the chat. That's a called strike. No balls, one strike count. Not gonna be able to see OBS though. The 0-1 ball. Yeah, I'll work it like this. Got the chat to the right. I bet whoever put that graphic up showing the record of Yankees without Volpe. Oh yeah, they're gone. They need a new job. That's chopped on the ground to Volpe. Volpe hops up, fires, got him to end the inning.
Let's fucking go.
All right. We are headed to the top of the fifth inning. Top 5. Now's the opportunity for you guys to get to know Ace. Ask me any question you want in the chat, and I will give you my top 5 of any topic. Because here's the thing when it ultimately comes down to this Anthony Volpe situation, this shit had to have came from somewhere. Shit doesn't just manifest out of thin air. Somebody had to have heard something. Someone's not going to just sit there and be like, you know what? I'm going to start a room by Anthony Volpe and the Yankees today. It doesn't happen like that. Life doesn't work like that. Top 5 Yankee moments. I keep answering this question. Obviously, us winning the World Series. Jeter 3000 is up there, no doubt. Jeter 3000 is up there as far as Yankee moments. Aaron Boone, walk-off home run. I remember exactly where I was at with that one. You know what? I'm going to say the Domingo Germán perfect game that I got the call on the channel was good too, because it was just one of those things where I almost didn't call that game. And then I decided to call it last minute, and then I almost missed the perfect game. That was dope. Yeah, it's just a few moments right there. Top 5 Ace moments of my life? Oh, man. Starting the channel with you guys. Now, I did a lot of shit musically, too, that are definitely in my top 5 moments. I got to open up for Wu-Tang. That's definitely a top 5 spot. When I was doing a nonprofit, when I was hosting for the kids, and we had like 1,000 kids in there, that was definitely a moment as well. Called strike to Volpe. And I'm gonna save the next two for my next couple of moments.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
Top 5 places to go on a date. All right, I got 3. I got 3 go-tos. I'll give you my top 5, but I got 3 go-tos. When it comes to a date, right, I always want to take a girl on, in no particular order. I always want to take a girl to 0-2 to Volpe, hit on the ground. Caminero steps in front of Walls fires, got him. I always want to take a girl on 3 dates. A romantic type date, romantic dinner, so you can see how she sits in a romantic setting. A competitive type date. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be like bowling, anything competitive, because I want to see how she competes. Because I compete as well. And then a movie, because I'm a movie person. I got to see how you operate in movies. You pass those 3 dates, I'll consider taking things to the next level. Other dates, here's Schumann, ball misses high. 2 other dates. Something fun. I would say, like, first dates don't always have to be so formal. You could just sit back and just kind of, like, just have a good time doing something. Like, or going to, like, an arcade would be fun. And then doing something off the wall, like going to, like, an amusement park would be fun as well. You know, like, those would be my top 5. Schumann pops this up and foul. 1-2. Top 5 Ace rants. I've answered this one. There was definitely one that I definitely clipped. Is that we lost to the White Sox. It's definitely one of them. There's been a lot of them around Aaron Boone. Definitely a lot of them around Aaron Boone. As Schumann pops this up, I had one good one this year as well. That was a good one. Your definition of success / what brings your life in balance? That's a good question. Everybody's definition of success is different. Don't ever let anybody else determine your level of success. You don't know, when it comes to me personally, I don't value success in money. I value success in if I'm enjoying it, because to me, life is too short to not enjoy it. So I want to be able to do the things I want to do. Like, I put things in God's hands when it comes to like financially, which I got to get better on. I definitely got to get better on when it comes to that. But yeah, I don't determine success like when it comes to money and stuff like that. I personally consider it when it comes to happiness, as that's another ground out to walls, 2 away. There are some people that value success when it comes to like their children. That's fine. I don't value what I don't criticize what other people have for their success. Just try to succeed in something is what I'm talking about. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
First pitch to Wells. Hit down the line, foul. Your favorites, the Wells cardboard cutout rant. That was earlier this year. Yeah, that was definitely earlier this year. Top 5 arcade games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. That's such a good one. Mortal Kombat. Another good one. As well as did he go around? He did. 0-2. Wells stinks, man. Turtles in Time. Mortal Kombat. There's an X-Men game that's really dope. Street Fighter is one of my favorites as well. The 0-2. Wells down on strikes. This motherfucker sucks, man.
Get him out of my face.
And also, what's that game with the ship where you're shooting up? Is it Galaga? Is it Galaga? Galaga arcade game. It is. Yeah, I like Galaga when it comes to those. But Turtles in Time was definitely my one of my favorites. There's a spot here in Norfolk, which is like the city that's next to mine, called Circuit Social. They have that game in there. Turtles in Time was my shit. Simpsons arcade game was dope. That's another good one. Space Invaders. I'm thinking of Galaga. Simpsons arcade game was fun. I do remember that one. We're 1 like away from 50. We get 1 more like. I'm going to gift away a membership, guys. How about Pac-Man? I played it, but I was never a big... Pac-Man wasn't my go-to. Like, I played it, but I was never like, yo, I got to get this Pac-Man in. Ace, do you remember the game Paperboy? I do remember that game. Let me look up the graphics to that. You know what also game I remember? Balloon Kid. Balloon Kid was a game I played a lot as a kid. Tyrese, top 5 Yankee players. Every time I give a top 5, it's obviously players I've seen with my own eyes. Derek Jeter's number 1. Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada, Aaron Judge, Alex Rodriguez. As that's hit up the middle, Volpe gets on a hop, fires the first, got him. That's a good play by Anthony Volpe.
Let's fucking go.
That's a good play by Volpe. Jeter, Mariano, Posada, Judge. See, I love Bernie too, man. It's so hard. It changes every time someone asks me that. I'm gonna say Bernie instead of A-Rod. That's not a knock on A-Rod. Remember the GameCube? I remember that GameCube game. That GameCube game. You mean GameCube, the actual system? No balls, 1 strike count. Yankees trail by 1 halfway through this ball game. Ball misses low, 1-1. Super Smash Brothers, that's a good one. I got into the very first Super Smash Brothers, and that was it. The 1-1. I'm not like obsessed with it like like the culture is. Called strike 1-2. But I was really big on, and I still play this game. I got a Nintendo emulator. I'm still big on Pokemon. Pokemon Red, Fire Red, Yellow. The 1-2. Hit on the ground. Base hit up the middle. Runner on first. One away. And we did get to 50 likes, so I'm going to gift away a membership. Appreciate you guys. Here's Diaz, top of the order. First pitch, foul, 0-1. Me and Joanna need a couple of hearses. Double homicide, killer B, and the verses. The 0-1. That's hit up the middle, base hit. First two guys have reached. If they score a crooked number here, this one might be over. Top 5 thoughts, best part of streaming, your opinion? Okay. Appreciate that. LJ Robert, what up? Roberts is the recipient of that membership. Oh, I forgot what her actual username was. But she was in here. She used to come in here a lot. Diaz, 3 for 3 tonight. First pitch, ball misses low, 1-0. Jon Snow, the team's in trouble. Yeah. Seems like it. We did a double play. Here's Aranda. Aranda, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Meeting on the mound. You got the pressure on Cole here. You can't get, well, how this offense is performing, you can't give up any more runs. Game time is at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be live for it. I don't know why Google puts top. Can I turn off these top stories? Because I genuinely don't give a fuck about them. 110 tomorrow. The 1-0. That's hit in the air. Deep right center field. Off the top of the wall. That's going to knock in a run. 2-0 ball game. The division is slipping away. The division's slipping away. Two runners in scoring position. 1 away. All right, well, this was fun. The division's gone. Outside of Cam, you can't trust anybody outside of Cam on this rotation, which I'm starting to get closer and closer to just get me Schoolbull. Just get me Schoolbull. You can't. This rotation is outside of Cam is a bunch of question marks, which is exactly what we talked about earlier, which is exactly what I've been saying all year. Here's Junior Caminero, called strike 0-1. 2 runs like 10 to this team? Absolutely. 4 is like 20. Infield is halfway in. The 0-1. Hit back to Cole over the glove. They're going to come home. Good play by Caballero to get him at the plate.
Let's fucking go.
There we go, Jose. That's a good play. Gunned him out at home. Unlike the Dominguez play, that's over the head of the pitcher. So you're going to come home every single time on that. That's just a good play by Jose. Here's Mullins. First pitch to Mullins. Ball, 1-0. One ball, no strike count. Foul, 1-1. You cannot give up any more runs. And tomorrow with the bullpen game, this Cole's at 75 pitches. Cabby's doing everything he can. Can't blame him. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Do I think Spider-Man is a good movie? Which one? Which movie? There's like so many Spider-Men. One ball, two strike count. Come on, Cole. Wells couldn't hold on to that. Oh, he actually missed that. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Okay. We're only down by 2. A bloop and a blast. You're right back in it. But you got to get one this inning. You can't wait to the 8th and 9th inning to say, okay, you know what, offense? The bats are showing up. They must have shown up today to the ballpark. Got to get it going now. Caballero, then the top of the order. Goldie and Rice. Tampa knows how to develop players. And that's why Kevin Cash and them, they're a well-run organization. They always try to be somewhat competitive. Kevin Cash is one of the best managers in baseball. The one that's coming out this month. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I can't tell you a movie I haven't seen yet. I think it's going to be good. I'm excited for it. I got a bunch of tickets for it. Sunil says, what up, Ace? It seems the only way we can get rid ourselves of Austin Wells, Volpe, and Aaron Boone is to let Shakira FIA 26 song play in the clubhouse as a form of hypnosis. Okay. All right. There you go. That's how you get rid of them. Need some runs, Yankees. Here's Cabby.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was...
It's Jose. We know.
Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Jose.
Cabby.
I don't believe it.
Oh, you meant the FIFA song. Got you. There's been some really good artists that have made some good songs for the World Cup. Alessia Cara, really good song. I have that on my playlist. As Cabby bunts this, and that's going to drop for a base hit. No one's covering first. Cabby gets that to drop in no man's land over the head of the pitcher, and that's going to be a base hit. Here's Goldie. Nah, TC, realistically, this is probably worse than 2023. Because this team is way more talented. We already had a worse June than we had in 2023. First pitch to Goldie, called strike. We need Paul Goldschmidt to wake the fuck up. No balls, one strike count. How about a patented Goldie home run off a lefty? To snap him out of his slump. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. Not gonna lie, I thought that was a balk. Because he looked like he was going to first. Got the Knights. The 1-1. Are you a big New Yorker, bro? Live in the city? Me? Nah, I don't live in New York. Born in New York. Don't live in New York. The 1-1. Checks at first. He's safe. Hit the like button, guys. Sub up if you guys are new. We are 8 subs away from 2980 as we're approaching 3K. Goldie, 0 for his last 32. Longest hitless streak of his career. The 1-1. Ball way outside. 2-1. The 2-1. Ball, that's called a strike, though. No challenges for the Yankees. 2-2. Come on, up. Nah, it's not that it's expensive. Well, New York is expensive. I'm not sugarcoating that. But nah, moved out when we were younger and just been here in VA ever since. Goldie swinging a miss. Runner takes off. Strike him out. Throw him out. Double play. Fuck this team. Can't get anything going. Jesus Christ. Good throw by the catcher. God damn, Goldie. You got to sit him. There goes that inning. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Aaron Boone, sit your ass down. What are you arguing about? You're mad because the team sucks ass and you're out here arguing over some bullshit. Stop with the fake tough guy shit. Your guy struck out and got thrown out. What are we arguing about? Boone's ejected. What are we arguing about? For what? What are we arguing about? This team can't keep any fucking momentum going. Boone is still in the dugout chirping. He's thrown out of this game. What are you arguing? Let's say for the sake of argument, they didn't let you challenge. Like, what are you arguing? It's just a frustration mounting by everybody. That's what that is. It's the frustration mounting by everybody. Yeah, man, Wakanda forever. It's just a frustration mountain by this team. This team is fucking a bunch of clowns. Here's Ben Rice.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
Aaron Boone is the fucking ringleader of this clown show. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul. 0-2. Did Blake and Boone both get thrown out? Increase our chance of victory. Can't hurt, right? The 0-2 to Rice. Got him on strike. So what like could have been a promising ending goes right up the ass of Aaron Boone. They tossed Boone and Ausmus. I thought Blake got tossed. I don't fucking know. Toss them all. Toss them all in the fucking trash. All of them. There's a perfect game going on in Atlanta. This team is a fucking joke. Yeah, all it says was Aaron Boone got rung up, but 2 guys got rung up. This team can't get anything going, man. It's a bunch of fucking clowns out there. This shit is getting very. You know what it is? That's not even like. That's just a frustration mounting throwout. Like, everybody's frustrated with how bad this team is performing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Due up. Bottom of the 6th. Hit the like button, guys. Sub up if you guys aren't new. Garrett Cole back out there. First pitch ball. Misses low. 1-0. One ball, no strike count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1. That's hit in the air. Right field. Dominguez is under it. Makes the catch. That's hit on the ground. It's going to be a quick play. Got him. One ball. Oh, two-way. Check the Yankee stats. That tells you all you need to know. Yeah, it's crazy. That's just a frustration throwout. That's what it is. Cold strike in the outside corner. Boone sucks, what John says. That's hit in the air. Center field. Schumann. Back end. Makes the catch to end the inning. All right, we're headed to the top of the 7th inning. Yankees down by 2 with 3 innings left to go. You told me something on my YouTube? What do you mean? You messaged me? Repeat what you said, Yankee girl. Sorry, I missed it. Like I said, my main chat is down, so I'm looking on the secondary chat. I don't know. The chat just went down on OBS, so I'm looking at it on my second chat. Oh, you're talking about Dork Knight. Got you. Watch us lose 2 out of 4 in this series, 2 out of 3 Washington. If that's the case, then the division's gone. The season's not going to be over. Nah, not with the dude. We still have such a big lead in the AL in the wild card race. This team is making the playoffs. This team is making the playoffs. All right, let's get this clown out of here. It's the same guy. He's coming with the same stuff. You know why you know it's the same guy? Because he comes with the same material. Where he's like, how much do you make doing this? Like, bro, switch up your game, bro. Switch up your stupidity. Not today, man. Not today. Rosario, Bellinger, and Dominguez. Like, I'm okay with people trolling. You got to be more creative than that, bro. First pitch, ball misses high, but it's called a strike. This is why you need fucking challenges. Because the umpires just do what the fuck they want to do. Look how high that pitch is. The 0-1. That's the same spot. And he called that one a ball. That's lower than the previous one. 1 ball, 1 strikeout. Rosario swinging a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Rosario, foul. Barely stays alive. This game is going to be over by 9 o'clock at this pace. Yo, hold on. Here's the 1-2. Rosario, foul. We were talking about games. Tell me why I just got a suggested We were talking about arcade games, and I got a targeted ad on the other computer for an arcade game. I'm telling you, bro, they be listening, man. Big brother always listens. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. We were just talking about arcade games, and they're like right over here. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. Come on, Ahmed. 82nd pitch from McClanahan. The 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul. No, they do, because it's the umpire's way of wilding out. When a team runs out of challenges, they get fucked over. Favorite player right now, Jordan is doing amazing. The 3-2. Foul. My favorite player right now on the Yankees has got to be Cam. Praying Boone gets fired. Bro, it's not gonna happen, man. He's gonna live out the rest of that contract. They might not bring him back, but he's definitely living out the rest of that contract. The 3-2. Rosario, base hit up the middle. That's a good at-bat right there. A lot of pitches, saw 10 pitches at bat and finishes it off with a single. Belly, wake up! Hit that like, guys. Sub up if you guys are new. 8 subs away from 2980. We are 5 subs away from 60. Belly, come on, man. Belly calls time. Bellinger hits this. Left center field. Simpson's under it. Makes the catch. He can't buy a hit, man. This motherfucker couldn't hit the floor if he fell out of a chair right now. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
That's going to be all from McClanahan. He's pissed. He wants to stay out there. His longest outing of the year thus far. He's trying to tell the manager to stay right there. He sees the manager coming out. He's like, fuck. Bro, that's the thing, man. We can't, bro. Like, because they're not going to call up Spencer Jones. Kelvin, you my man, 100 grand, pots and pans, bro. But you know they're not going to call Spencer Jones back up, bro. They're not going to do it. Bellinger needs the day. He needs a couple of days. But it's just like they're not going to do it. Then the All-Star break is coming up, so he's going to be traveling. Then when he gets done, he's going to have like 2 days before we got to play the Dodgers. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, the Yankees are so fucking half-ass backwards, bro. It's annoying. It really is. It's fucking infuriating. They got thrown out for arguing with the umpire. Fuck, man. We got to get this game. Yeah, we need to get this game. All right, Dominguez will be switching over to the left side. Roberto says we got this. All right, new pitcher is Soser. First pitch to Dominguez, ball inside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Dominguez, foul. 1-1. Come on, Jason. 18 runs allowed, 17 appearances. You could hit this guy. He's got almost a 6 ERA. The 1-1. Dominguez. That's going to be a dribbler down the third base line. Dominguez's second infield single. Hit it where they ain't. Tying runs are on base for Anthony Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
Who do we got on the base? Who do we got on the bench that can come in for Volpe? Jazz. I'd go Jazz. I'd go Jazz in this situation. Aaron, look, if you give a fuck so much about matchups, righty versus lefty, here's the time to go Jazz for Volpe and put Caballero back at short. Yankees got a philosophy, right? Now's the time. Stop bending over backwards for Volpe. Bring in Jazz. But no, they're not going to do it for the Golden Boy. Yeah, selective analytics. That's what it is. They're selective when it comes to it. Normally we can't wait to go righty versus lefty, but you know what? We're going to let Volpe take the at-bat. First pitch to Volpe, right down the middle, called strike. Bro, get a life, bro. You coming in with multiple accounts, we know it's you. We're not stupid. Get yourself a girlfriend, bro. Go touch some ass. Ball. 1-1. Reading Absolute Superman is fired. That's what's up, man. The 1-1. Make too much sense for the front office, right? Volpe, foul. 1-2. I guarantee you, though, they'll go Jazz for Schumann. Watch. They'll go Jazz for Schumann. And then they'll put Caballero in center field because they don't want to not play Anthony fucking Volpe. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Volpe, foul. Or Trent. Trent would be the logical sense. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. But Jazz would have been the move. The Yankees with their selective analytical approach. You should have cleared out the bench. Yep, Grisham's on deck. You should have brought in Jazz in this situation. The 3-2. Volpe down on strikes. Get this guy the fuck off the team. Swung at ball 4. I hate this fucking team, man. I hate this fucking team. Here's Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Jesus, man. That's hit to left field, and that ends the inning. This game is over, man. This game is over.
We represent.
This game is over. Anthony Volpe is making me fucking hate this team, bro. Every other time, they would have played the matchup. Every other time. But no, because it's Anthony fucking Volpe, they leave him out there and he strikes the fuck out. This shit is disgusting, man. Cole back out there. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Fernando Cruz is warming up. Yeah, like, Calvin, that ball bounced, and he swung at it. It bounced. That kills the entire inning. Ball, 2-1. The amount of momentum that this team has squandered is ridiculous, man. The 2-1. Foul. Foul. Is Hal still alive? Bro, I don't even want to hear from Hal. No. TC, I made that mistake last year. saying, where the hell was Hal? Then Hal came out and said some stupid shit, and I wish he didn't. So keep him on his yacht. I don't want to hear it. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. Hal and Casher want him at shortstop. Hal and Boone want him at shortstop. I don't think Hal even gives a fuck tonight. Gives a fuck when he's out there. As long as the checks keep coming in. As long as the money's flowing in. It's just an obvious situation to pinch hit for Jazz. And walked them. Who's going to make changes? Nobody. That's the problem. Nobody. Hal doesn't have the balls to do it. You have the balls to do it by getting rid of Cashman, getting a new GM. Hal is a very hands-off owner. Cashman pretty much runs this team, and that's how Hal likes it. Because he's just sitting back, getting checks. Aaron, what's good, bro? Bro, you literally came in under 2 different names that are pretty much the same thing. You really need to get a life, my guy. You do. You really do. Or at least get better at trolling. Imagine trying to come in with different accounts, but they're the same theme. First he came in under Gotham. Now he came in under Dark Knight. It's the same thing, you dumb fuck. The 2-0. Runner on first, nobody out. Called strike. 2-1. That was a ball. Two balls, 1 strike count. Checks that first, he's safe. Two balls, 1 strike count. Runner on first, nobody out. Shows bunt, pops it up. Foul, 2-2. The new dog is great, man. When it comes to raising dogs, right? I'm sure John the Beagle Dad could relate to this. The 2-2. Checks that first again, he's safe. It's a lot easier to train a new dog when you have 2 other dogs that are already trained. Because she just takes after the bigger ones. Especially like when they're the same breed as well. Like, they learn quickly from their other dogs. Like, are there still like... Swing and a miss. Big strikeout. Are they still accents here and there? Sure, because she's a puppy. But they definitely learn faster from the other dogs. What's worse than a troll? A dumb fuck troll? Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, that's it for Cole. Cole's night is done. Matt Blake pulls him. Diaz is 3 for 3 off of him. Here comes Fernando Cruz. Come on, Cruz.
A Puerto Rico. A Puerto Rico.
Did I get declined for a position with the Yankees? Yes, I didn't get declined. No, I didn't get declined. I decided to accept the position with your mother. That had way more opportunities. You had a Yorkie 10 years old. Rabid angry. I've never heard anybody say that before. This guy's rabid angry. No, I'm chilling. You tried, though. Now, I will say this. This is a Cole album I definitely don't listen to a lot. The KOD album. I definitely don't listen to this one too often. All right, here's Fernando Cruz. First pitch, ball, misses high. TC says, you said the Yankees make the playoffs? Yeah, they'll make the playoffs. Bro, if they don't, you have to fire somebody. Bro, the AL is way too weak for the Yankees not to make the playoffs. Go look at TC, go take the time and look at the standings. They're not going to. They do this every year, bro. They struggle in June, July. August will be a crapshoot. And in September, they'll get hot and they'll sneak in. They're going to make the playoffs. This is not how our downfall is going to be in the playoffs. You know that. You and I both know that, bro. It's the same shit. 2 balls, no strikeout. Cruz like he got a different glove out there. Cruz rocking the blue and the royal blue and the royal blue cleats. I like it. It's a good look. 2 balls, 1 strikeout. The 2-1. Runner on first, 1 away. Cole, strike 2-2. Good pitch, Cruz. That was actually a little bit off the plate. If he would have challenged it, he would have won. The 2-2. Hit on the ground. Right past the diving Caballero. Base hit. Runner goes to third. Runners on the corners, 1 away. 4th hit by Yandy Diaz. He is killing us tonight. He has been our daddy tonight. Do I think Garrett Cole pitched well enough to win? Yeah, you give up 2 runs. That's good enough to get a win. 5 is that sweet spot. If you can give up like less than 5 runs, you definitely could win, but not with this offense. The offense let him down tonight. This guy is really having a whole conversation with himself. Bro, you're not even a good troll. He's switching accounts and having a whole conversation with himself just to make himself seem relevant. I really feel bad for you, bro. I really feel bad for you, bro. No balls, 1 strikeout. The 0-1. They say you went around. You clean house this offseason, but TC, you and I both know they're not going to. Especially with the lockout looming, they're going to stand pat. It's so much uncertainty with the lockout. The Yankees aren't going to make a move like that if they don't know if we're going to have baseball. They're not going to make a managerial move and fire somebody to try to bring in a manager if we might be locked out for a year or two. The 1-1. That's a called strike. 1-2. We need a double play. One ball, 2 strike count. Foul. All right. To combat the trolls, let's kick this shit into subscriber only mode. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So you're saying we're screwed? Yeah, we're screwed. We are. I'm not denying it. We're fucked. That's popped up. Center field. It should be deep enough to make this a 3-0 ball game. Grisham makes the catch. 3-0. This one's over. GG's. Yankees about to be 5 games out. You lose tomorrow, you're going to be 6 games out. Ridiculous. 61 RBIs this season for Jonathan Randa. We're at 61 likes. You guys are incredible. Here's Junior Caminero. Ball. Trade deadline was today. Who would I want? We need bullpen badly, and we need another. We need starting. There's so many holes in this team. This is what sucks because there's so many holes, and I know you can't fill them all. It just goes to show you how badly constructed this roster actually is, and it's getting exposed without Aaron Judge. Caminero foul. First and foremost, you need a catcher. I wouldn't mind upgrading third base. Send Anthony Volpe to the moon and go get me some bullpen arms. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Caminero 0 for 11 this series. We've at least held him at bay. The 1-2. Ball gets away from Wells. Runner stays put. 2-2. Thank you for being here, Yankee Girl. And thank everybody for being in here year after year, putting up with this shit. You guys are the realists.
Family. Salute mi familia.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Junior chucks his bat in frustration. He probably threw that shit into the stands. Ray says, fuck this team. I don't blame you. Wells, Caballero, Goldschmidt. Lose this game at the very minimum. All you could do was split, and you basically stayed exactly where you were. You basically stayed exactly where you were at the beginning of this series, but yet you lost 4 games. Could be worse. You lose tomorrow. You're behind 7 games. I'm sorry, you're behind 6 games. See what happens when you put in subs only mode? You avoid the trolls. The trolls are so lazy. They don't want to put in the work to be a good troll. Now you're the realest. Been watching this for the last 17 years. You just started. I feel you. You like Ryan Jefferson, the Twins? That seems to be the one that everybody wants. You know how you fix this team for you know what I would do if it were me? I would go get me Arias to play second base. When Lombard Jr. is ready, call him up. Trade Jazz. I'd be okay with benching McMahon, but trade Jazz. Send Volpe and Wells down. Get another catcher. And I think we'd be good to go. And then go get some bullpen help. Call up Giovanni Cruz. Get some bullpen help. Yankees down to their last 6 outs. First pitch to Wells. Call strike, outside count. Outside. Call strike, outside. The 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Ball. The 1-2. Wells hit to the second baseman. Good play by the second baseman. 1 away. Aaron Boone's going to say, look at that at bat by Austin Wells. He hit it hard to the second baseman. He's turning around. Called strike low, no challenge. Cabby foul. Cabby foul. Cabby foul. The 0-2. Ball. The 1-2. Cabby foul. Girardi would be a good choice. I'd take Girardi back. Cabby foul. The 1-2. Cabby down on strikes. We've won one game. We've won one game here in the Trop. One game. You're probably going to have to go through the Trop at this rate because the Yankees don't give a fuck about winning the division. They don't. They're kiss the division goodbye. If you got to come here and play 4, you're getting sent the fuck home. Goldie hit on the ground, foul. Strikeouts killing the Yankees. Yeah, they still might get double digits. Actually, ball. Yeah, they can still get double digits. They got 4 outs to go. They need to get 2 more non-outs to secure that they don't get double-digit strikeouts tonight. Goldie down on strikes. This guy, man. That ends the inning. This team fucking sucks. You lose this game, you're 8 games over 500. Bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch. Angel Sevilla's in. Ball. That looked like it could have been a strike. Yeah, that actually clipped the zone, but no challenges. 1-0. Foul. 1-1. Baker's warming up. Hit on the ground. Backhanded by Cabby. Fires the first. 1 away. All-Star break cannot get here any sooner. We got to finish out these 4 games. But it doesn't get any easier than that because then you're going right against the Dodgers. You fuck around, you might be under 500 by the end of this month. I didn't think it would get to that point. I really didn't think it would get to that point. But you go fuck around, lose 2 out of 3 to the Nationals, you're in trouble. And you can't sell me on, we're 8 games. We lose tomorrow, 7. You lose 2 out of 3 to the Nationals and then get swept by the Dodgers. You can't sell anybody on a 500 Yankee team. But the excuses are built in. Aaron Judge isn't here. This team shouldn't be reliant on just Aaron Judge. It means you didn't build a good enough roster. Have a good night, D-Channel. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Because basically, you building a team around Aaron Judge means if he gets hurt or if he doesn't play well, the team sucks. That's exactly what it is. Foul, still 1-2. That's hit in the air, right, left field. Bellinger makes the catch. Here's Simpson. Foul. 0-1. I'll be live tomorrow. 1:10 start time. Simpson hit in the air, center field. Grisham's there, makes the play. We're headed to the 9th inning. Yankees down by 3 with 3 outs to go. I don't even want to play the sound effect. Fuck this team. All right. You deserve Medal of Honor for watching this. Bro, I'm telling you. Facts, man. Facts. Bro, I just said in the chat, man. I'm starting to really think this team might see 500 again. You mess around, lose 2 out of 3 to the Nationals. Then you got the Dodgers, which were probably getting swept. Then after that, you're going against the Pirates. If you run against Skeens, even though he's struggling, it's still fucking Paul Skeens. Then you run against the Phillies. They're playing a lot better than we are now. White Sox, a feisty team. Then the Cubs. Cardinals, you could beat them 2 out of 3. Braves, Mariners for 3. Then Toronto. Then the Orioles. Then Toronto again. That stretch, we have 9 straight games against the division, which we don't fucking play well against under Aaron Boone. This team might actually sniff 500. Like, I'm not rooting for it. But I could see it. I could see it. I could see this team dipping under 500 now. I was against it, but I could see it. I hope I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, come back in here and say, and that's a base hit for Rice. And if I'm wrong, clip it. Ace, you thought this team would hit under 500. That's fine. Clip it. But as of right now, it's like crazy. Uma, thanks for being a subscriber. Appreciate you. Thanks for subbing up. I'm getting there. Because there's no Aaron Judge coming back in sight to save this team. Here's Rosario. The Yankees have some fight in them. Wrong one.
Little fight. Yeah.
Cold strike, 0-1.
I like that.
I'm getting there, man. I am really getting there. Baker, all-star this year. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. No, nobody's hitting. Nobody's at least coming up with the big hit. We got 6 hits tonight. None of them big. This is now the time when the Yankees put on a fake comeback to make you think they're going to come back in the game. Rosario, foul. We might be a Cam Slitler performance away from fucking... We were a Cam Slitler performance away from probably getting swept. We've won 1 game here. 1 game in the Trop. Chances are you're going to have to come through the Trop because we're probably not winning the division. Nah, I'm never going to hope this team misses the playoffs for what? You hope the Yankees miss the playoffs for what? One, for the sake of the channel, I hope not. But no, but you hope the Yankees miss the playoffs for what? They're not going to make changes either way. So you might as well hope that this team does something. Rosario popped up foul. The Yankees will miss the playoffs because we've done it. We've missed the playoffs with Aaron Boone, and the motherfucker still came back. It's not going to matter. 1 ball, 2 strike count. That's what I'm saying, Mod. I don't understand why root to miss the playoffs, swing and a miss. Yankees down to the last 2 outs. With a lockout approaching, I don't understand I want to miss the playoffs. Why? So you could not see this team play for 2 years? That's a stupid mentality. I'm sorry. I'll never be that fan. I will never root for the Yankees to play poorly, but they are. I'm calling it how I see it. Because nothing's going to change. They'll miss the playoffs, and Aaron Boone's ass will still be back here when there's baseball. So you might as well just root for them to win the fucking World Series. Don't think it's going to happen, but you might as well root for it. First pitch to Bellinger, called strike, 0-1. Bellinger foul, 0-2. Bellinger, thanks for playing, you fuck. Swing and a miss. Yankees down to the last strike. Here's Dominguez. We need, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Cody Bellinger, man. I don't know, man. Maybe his plug, like I said, the Yankees need to get his plug on the road. Maybe his weed guy is stuck in New York. Yankees, can you fly him out? Can you do something? Swing and a miss by Dominguez, 0-1. Jeez. Ball, 1-1. Jazz is on deck. Oh, they just don't want Volpe to make the last out. See? If Jazz was available now, why didn't you bring him in earlier? You dumb fucks. This team is full of a bunch of dumb motherfuckers from top to bottom. Now Jazz is on deck. The 1-2. Dominguez, foul. They're going to give Anthony Volpe every chance to fucking succeed. Ball, 2-2. Dominguez down on strikes. Yankees cannot win the series. Guys, have yourselves a good night. This team fucking is dog shit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue and sitting through this fucking bullshit. Yankees get shut out. I'm yours truly, the Ace. The chat is down. This shit sucks. Everything sucks. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock. As always, thank you for tuning into Ace Avenue. I'm yours.